Hi everyone, welcome back to the ranch at Chez Temescal. It is a turn the clock back 1 hour edition of Bone Quarantine. And today we're going to be making pumpkin chicken chili. And you can use chicken that it can be left over, or you can also just make the chicken to add to the chili as well. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's talk about the ingredients. We've got 1 cup of chopped onion, and I like to use red onions. We've got 2 teaspoons of chili powder. We've got 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. Here's about 2.5 cups of shredded chicken, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. And then I've got a 16-ounce can of reduced sodium pinto beans, and these are chili pinto beans. I've got a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. I've got the juices, a 1.5 cups of juices from when I made the chicken breast earlier. And then I've got here a 14.5 ounce can of fire roasted diced tomatoes with garlic, and this has been drained. Got a little bit of salt, about a 1/2 teaspoon, and we got 2 teaspoons of olive oil. So to start is that you need chicken for the recipe, and you can go ahead and make a couple of chicken breasts, which is what I did here. I took 2 skinless chicken breasts and I threw them into the Instapot, set it with some salt, pepper, some garlic powder, about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and a cup of water. Put it in the Instapot for 15 minutes and let it just go. Then took the chicken out when it was done, shredded it, and then saved the juices. Now, if you don't have the 1.5 cups of juices that to make the chili, you can also add chicken broth, or you can add water if you want. And if you are using chicken that's left over, you don't have the juices, then just substitute with chicken broth. So that's kind of the basics of what we got going with the recipe here. Let me clear some stuff out of the way and get everything set up with the Instapot, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We've got the Instapot set up to saute. Put in the 2 teaspoons of olive oil and the cup of onion. And we started to saute the onion, and they're just starting to get a little bit soft. It's been a couple of minutes. All right. Then the next step is that we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our spices here. Here's our chili powder, and here's our cumin. And let's get that mixed in and allow the heat and the oil to sort of bloom the spices a bit. They're all nice and mixed in here. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our chicken. Then here's our tomatoes. Here is the reserved chicken drippings. Go. Add our beans. And here's our pumpkin. Now what the pumpkin does is that it just adds to the richness of this chili. Gives it a nice little bit of flavoring, but also makes it just very, very rich. Okay, there's our pumpkin. Stir this in a little bit. Let's add in our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix it all together. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn off the saute and see if I can't get the lid to this on. Oh, first try. Wow, awesome. Okay, and then we're going to use the manual setting on the Instapot. And I'm going to set it to manual, and it's going to go for 15 minutes. So it's going to take a few minutes for it to come up to pressure. Then it's going to run for 15 minutes. Then at the end of the 15 minutes, when it tells us that it's done, I'm going to go ahead and release the steam, and then we'll be just about ready to eat. So let's let this get going and come on back. I'm going to tidy things up here. We're going to get ready to have some pumpkin chili. Chicken pumpkin chili. Pumpkin chicken chili. That's what we're going to have. Pumpkin chicken chili. All right, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, that sound is telling us that our chili is done. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is now we're just going to go ahead and let this release. All right, so you want to be very careful about this. Actually, sometimes what I like to do is take something like this, like a spoon, and just let it go. So I'm gonna let this vent. We'll be right back. All right, it is done venting. So let's see what it looks like. Remember, open the lid away from you so that you don't get the steam on you here. Oh, this looks pretty good. More stirring here. Oh, let's give this a try. Oh, it smells great. Okay. My bowl here. Look at all that chicken. Oh. Thickened up nicely. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with a little sour cream. Okay, maybe a lot of sour cream. And how about some more red onion? All right, let's try it. It's so good, so smooth. It has just a little bit of a kick from the chili powder. And the chicken just melts in your mouth. This is something. This is a winner. Absolutely a winner. Well, there you have it. This is a pumpkin chicken chili. You can use leftover chicken. You can make it your own. You can roast it or make the chicken any way you want. I happen to do it in the Instant Pot ahead of time. Shredded it, put it in, some spices, using the reserved juices, or you can use chicken broth. Put it all together, let it go for 15 minutes, and you've got an amazing pumpkin chicken chili. So another great recipe here. Really, really enjoy putting these programs together for you. Keep sending in your comments, your suggestions, recipe ideas. We're really having a lot of fun going through them and coming up with new ideas. So until the next time we see you, this has been another edition of Bone Quarantine here at the ranch at Chez Temescal. Thanks so much for watching and have an amazing day. Bye, everyone.